was. Did you expect it to go the way that it did?
Yeah, no, everyone's a good first round, you know, so I knew he'd be tough. Like, I was actually surprised how, like, he was good. Like, he was better than I thought. Skillfully, I thought he'd be a bit more of a athletic guy, you know. I thought like he'd be like, you know, rooting getting out of the takedowns, you know. But he was actually good. He had his few little things, you know, and yeah, I trust the roll through, but he kept on top then. But no, it's a bittersweet ending, to be honest. But if I could see it in my head, I was coming in the second and third. I really felt that was a special round, you know. I felt the crowd and with the stand up, he couldn't get his shots going, and yeah, that was the plan, you know. And as you see, yeah, that's the way my fights go, you know.
That atmosphere was absolutely unbelievable during your entrance. Just tell me how much that spurred you on in there.
Yeah, it's unreal. To be honest, I never seemed to get my walkout tune right. I don't know what the story is. So look, that's always the way of me, and maybe they weren't listening or whatever. But yeah, the crowd is unbelievable. It's as far as I know, I sell the most tickets anyway, and basically the whole of Drogheda here. If you see some of the photos, the amount of people that's come up to support me from hometown, it's unbelievable.
Relatively untouched in there. You think you could be back in there sooner rather than later?
Yeah, I'd love to. I'm going to have a chat with Jude and hopefully get in there as soon as possible. I do need a week off after this though. I felt yeah, I need a week off, you know. I just need to, you know, decompress. I basically just kept training over the Christmas because I got this fight announced, so I'm looking forward to getting fat now, you know, for a week.
Ciaran, did you prove something in the Bellator tonight? The crowd reaction, the stuff, and everything. Well, obviously, you weren't supposed to be on the main card, right? If Peter wasn't injured, did you prove to them now why you should be there as a statement?
Yeah, I think so. You know, I always bring the most crowd, sell the most tickets for them. I've proved that. Yeah, I'm 5-0 now. You know, look, as I said, the win is bittersweet. If I had him in there and dominated the first round, the win would have been, you know, but it's look, it's a win, and win is a win. And yeah, but I do definitely feel the second and third round I was coming out, putting the pressure on him. So yeah.
At 5-0, I know that you've still got a lot of time to develop. Of course, you've that extensive amateur background. At this point, will you be looking for the matchmakers? Get me someone who's either ranked or in or around that area.
Do you know what? I don't want to rush anything or anything. Not that I don't think I'm up there. I'm training with the likes of Pedro Carvalho and Richie Smullen and all the likes, UFC vets, Bellator vets. It's not as if I don't feel. I just want to, you know, I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. I'm a company fella, as to say, you know. I'm just here to fight they put in front of me, and I'll let the wins, and I'll focus on the next fight, you know.
Ciaran, obviously a bit of a bizarre ending. I'm sure it's not, you know, the type of ending that you would have hoped for. Do you know what happened? Did you feel anything with the shots there? He was obviously coming away holding his shoulder.
I think on the Kimura, he was really fell in love with it, you know. Was really going for it, and it's actually something they learned recently. I don't know if it was something that I was doing, but when they do have that pressure, I climbed towards that head, and I don't know what happened. Whatever my pressure or whatever he was really trying to go for, I don't know what actually happened. But like when I seen him like shaking his head, now I was like, right, there's something going on here. Like, you know, he's on the big stage, we're all going to fight to the end. And I seen, I was like, there's something going on here. And anyway, that was a mental edge anyway, getting into the second, but then obviously it stopped. And after I seen him, it was a good 2 inches down. It was fully out. Like,
what were you thinking as they waved it off? Like, were you disappointed that it ended that way, or were you happy that you just got the win?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely disappointed how it ended. You know, I'm delighted to get the win, all right. But as I said there, like if Adam didn't just dominate the first round, look, I know I can't go in there and you know, win every second. It's a fight, but look, it's a bittersweet ending. I got the win anyway, and I'm happy with how the week went, how the training went, how I felt, and yeah, happy with the win.
You came through adversity in your last fight versus Jordan Barton. You know, we spoke about the changes that you were implementing. You came out there, and while you were going for the takedown, he seemed to be landing some nice elbows and caught you with some nice shots on the feet. Did you feel like you were struggling at any point in the fight there?
No. On the ground, like, he was strict enough, like, you know. But like, I was a step ahead of him, you know. I felt like I knew his next move, you know. I knew to block the hook when he was going for the choke. It wasn't on, and I took confidence from that round, if that makes sense. As we all know, everyone has a good first round and has a round in them, and I took a lot from that round, you know. So, but no, not in danger. I knew definitely the second round he'd know I'd crowd his punches, and I know I'd be able to get inside better. But yeah.
I know this kind of comes up every time you fight, but you know, Drogheda generally hasn't been in the good news stories as of late. What's it mean to you to go out there with such a massive amount of support from your hometown and represent, as you know, as an example of what Drogheda can produce?
Yeah, it's everything. To be honest, it's another reason for me now. As I said, with yourself even, I started this, 10 plus years ago with my brother, and something you fall in love with, and next minute you're doing, and people are telling you you're an inspiration and everything else, and you're positive for the town, and if you can do it, anyone can do it, and everyone just really gets behind me, and it's unbelievable. I can't thank every single one of them enough. People are taking out work. It's a Friday, it's a lot of money coming out. It's not easy. It's unreal. All my sponsors looking after me, all local. So it's
your brother Darrow is in the cage with you. He's always there every step of the way with you. What's that bond like? Experiencing this with your brother side by side.
It's getting me emotional. Sorry.
It's a special bond, right? You've trained, travelled up and down from Drogheda to Dublin, day in, day out together, making long trips. Your teammates talk about the commitment that you put in. He's been there every step of the way for you, though, right?
Literally, yeah. No, it's unreal. Darryl's like me. In ways, he's like my big brother, you know what I mean? But I'm the older one. Does that make sense, So to share this journey with him, it's unreal. It's special for me and him, We're actually born the same day, 2 years apart. But I don't know, it's just something about us two, and yeah, I'm delighted to be able to share this together with him,
Hey, Keith McNamara here for Low Kick MMA. Congrats on the win. So just get rid of this here. Obviously a very unfortunate end to the fight, not how you'd want to win, I'm sure. But aside from that, how did you feel about your own performance? Were you happy with what you actually did in the octagon?
Yes and no. What I took away from how I felt in there, but ultimately, no. We're all almost critics, you know what I mean? And a win is a win and stuff, I know, but I definitely I would have liked to just completely dominate, the boy. I wish I had went for that earlier maybe, and then maybe scrambled to the back or something, but yeah, I definitely, things to work on, but look, that's for the next one, isn't it?
Absolutely, and one thing that was noticed by a lot of people was your resilience in that opening round. Obviously, he managed to get you on your back, and it looked like you were in a bit of danger at that point. Were you happy with your resilience to escape the guillotine and get back on top?
Yeah, big time. Do you know what? That's the big thing for me as well. It's my resilience, as you said, and I knew that was his best round. And the second and third, I was coming. I was like, right, I have his number now. I knew he was going to wear, and I knew I was going to come in and go for the win then,
Absolutely, and obviously this is a big win on a really, really big card. This is a big win for you. Frantic Dublin crowd, it has to be said. Who or what would you like next?
I'd just love to have 3 fights this year. I'd like another one in the summer, and then one before the end of the year. I want to be active, As I said there, I want to have a week off just to decompress, and I want to just get better from there until the next one. But I'd like to have 3 fights this year, one more in the summer, and another one before the end of the year.
So it's activity that's the key for you?
Sorry?
So it's activity that's the key for you?
Yeah, activity, because 2021 I didn't have much going on with the pandemic and everything else, so I'd love to have I'd definitely love to have a few more this year.
That's it for me, Ciaran. Congrats again on your win.
Thanks a million, appreciate that.
Recordings